My husband is the third generation of the candy makers. His grandfather and grandmother ran it as a full-time business, and they ran it with their 7 children. My husband's parents were the last couple to have it in 1972. My husband grew up doing that from the age of 12, and in 1977, when he was 21 years old, he was working at Carrier and thinking, do I want to be on this assembly line for life, or do I want to do the candy? He always wanted to do the candy. Got together $500 and reopened it. Ribbon candy, candy canes, peanut brittle, making those things, definitely, there's just nuances to it, like learning how to pull out the ribbon candy and make it the right thickness, the right width, just controlling that whole blob. It's difficult, and he had the knack for it. I left the restaurant business in 1990, shortly after the birth of our first child. Candy makes people happy. So people come in here and they're already happy, and we just make them happier. We haven't changed his grandfather's recipes, like for brittle, ribbon candy, like brittle. So you could maybe use a filler or use less nuts, or what can you get away with? Nope, that's Grandpa's recipe, leave it alone. But we kind of were unsure if we wanted our children to do it because it was a very difficult struggle at Heman Street. But social media changed that, so we changed our tune with our children and said, okay, you can work here after all. And so the 4th generation, we are teaching it to them. Well, our son made us a YouTube channel in 2017, and it started really growing, and we started getting busy and getting lots of orders. So then we really ran out of room. So we started looking for a new place. 2018, we moved here, West Manlius Street. So this was the 3rd time Hercules Candies was on West Manlius Street. A lot of people will fold us into a trip. They want to come in and they want to smell it. They want to see it. Yes, they definitely want to look through the window. A lot of times they want to meet us. My son even did a collaboration video with a candy company in Brussels, in the Netherlands.
Yeah, so we actually post like a pretty big variety of things. Like we actually have an ASMR YouTube channel where there's no talking. It's just like the sounds of the candy. I've always wanted the viewers just feel like they're hanging out with us, and then they can learn about candy making.
Well, I just think the area itself, you can accomplish so much. People are very supportive, and it's, you got the small town feel. And there's some nice restaurants out there, but there's just so many things just in the radius.